Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Kenyan Media, where we give you news updates as they break. And today there is a breaking news that has reached our desk that I want to share with you, and maybe we can delve further, deeper, and see what it means in what that happened today. So as you all know, today the former Chief Justice David Maraga held a State of Nation address in Fungamano House, where many leaders attended, but our attention has been drawn by Karoli Omondi, who is deeply rooted in Linda Mwananchi and who also attended that meeting. His attendance did not matter so much to us, but what he said is something that I want us to, talk about, listen to it keenly, and we delve further, and we bring out whatever Karoli Omondi meant. I want us to listen to the video first before our deeper analysis.
So we have come here with a hand of friendship, as Azimio, as Linda Mwananchi, with an embrace of brotherhood, so that we can find a formula to work together with you to bring the change that this country so desperately needs. To the young people, this party has very energized young people. And I'm very proud of the so many lady speakers who came to the forum. You may misunderstand me when I say this, but I did not see a slave queen.
Now, that is Karoli Omondi who was speaking. And whatever he said, there is only one statement he made, where he said that they are working for a formula that can bring together the former Chief Justice David Maraga and join forces with Linda Mwananchi. Is something that has so much weight, especially in the Kenyan politics and how dynamic it is, and it tells us so many things as far as Linda Mwananchi is concerned. Now, the amalgamation, or rather let me say the alignment of David Maraga's party and Linda Mwananchi is something that was seen before even Karoli Omondi said this. Many people said that finally Chief Justice, or the former Chief Justice David Maraga will combine forces with Edwin Sifuna. Many people criticized that. Many people said there is no point these people can come together. But I'm seeing a situation where if Karoli Omondi said this today, it means already there are negotiations on the table, because Karoli Omondi cannot come to blab and say they are working on a formula which has not already started. You can only talk about something when you see it on the table being discussed. Yeah, but if it is shelved away on the first day, someone cannot say about it. So that gives you a hint that there is the behind the scene negotiations, the background negotiations between Linda Mwananchi and Maraga, David Maraga as party. That is for sure. There is background negotiations that are going on. And when you consider, even David Maraga has been in Kenya for so long. And in as much as he believes in himself, he knows that among the leaders, among the aspirants who are said to be, giving William Ruto sleepless nights, he does not appear there. He himself knows that. Hayuko hapo. So there are high chances now that Edwin Sifuna's political star started to rise and is shining so much. There are high chances that Karoli Omondi revealed something that people do not realize. That David Maraga is ready to shelve, is ready to dump his aspirations to become the president to support Edwin Sifuna. Because Sifuna, when you compare the popularity right now, Sifuna is much ahead. And remember, Edwin Sifuna has been saying that he is working so hard to bring the united opposition together, to bring the opposition together such that come 2027, Kenyans will have two options between William Ruto and any other opposition aspirant. That way, it will be easy to remove President William Ruto from his seat. So there are so many things we can draw from the statement that Karoli Omondi said. Another thing we can draw from this is that David Maraga is going to abscond. He's going to relinquish his ambition to become the president of Kenya, join hands with Edwin Sifuna. Because sometimes, as they say, a good dancer knows when to leave the stage. And David Maraga, I'm very sure he has realized that it's now time to leave the stage. But he cannot leave yet because he needs that bargaining power. He needs to be seen active all time so that he can, he can bargain better at the bargaining table. And that is exactly what Maraga is doing. So he realizes that he is not such a popular. But you see him all the day, all the times. Recently was arrested when he went and joined activists, saying that there's some construction that is happening in the park and stuff. But inside his heart, he knows that he is the lesser popular, in as much as Kenyans. And Kenya is a very funny country. Everyone knows that David Maraga is the right bet to be the president. He can serve so well as the president. But unfortunately, in Kenya, people elect politicians, people who are fluent, people who are coherent, people who know what politics is. People can lie to them and make it seem real. That is the same people, those are the same people that he likes. Kenyan likes that. Yeah, but for David Maraga, because he lacks that charisma, David Maraga lacks that fluency, David Maraga lacks that political mind, he can never maybe be elected as the president of Kenya. And that is why if this formula will achieve results, David Maraga may shelve or rather put aside his aspirations and support Edwin Sifuna so that they can beat William Ruto. They say that if you can't beat them, join them. Maraga knows very well he cannot beat the opposition team by saying that he becomes the overall opposition flag bearer. Therefore, he will join them so that at the end of the day, they shall have won together. William Ruto shall have become a one-term president. Another thing that is happening here, Caleb Amisi, who is the founder of Linda Mwananchi, has been calling, saying that, Linda Mwananchi is losing its focus because when they started Linda Mwananchi, they had one intention, that they should bring together leaders who have integrity, credible leaders who can be accountable, leaders who knows what to do, leaders who can who can go to parliament and impeach the president, not that the kind of leaders who can be bribed and will not vote to impeach President William Ruto. And the father said that there are people who are old, but they are genuine and they are credible leaders. And there are young people who cannot be credible. So it is not about bringing in young people. It is about bringing in credible leaders. And for me, I can say that Maraga is a credible leader. He has led, he has been the Chief Justice, in fact, there's a time we even swore by lifting the Bible that he has never taken any bribe from anyone since he was born. He has never. And that tells you we lack such kind of leaders in Kenya. Those people can never steal from Kenyans. People are not corrupt. People who want to serve the nation. Another thing, Sifuna is affronted so much by the Gen Z. People who love Sifuna are the young people who believe in his ideology, believe that it's a time for a younger person to lead the country, because even Edwin Sifuna resonates so well with the youth. He understands their plight. Therefore, they have seen that even David Maraga was equally endorsed by the Gen Z during the 2024 maandamanos. So if they bring Chief Justice, the former Chief Justice or the Chief Justice Emeritus David Maraga into their Linda Mwananchi movement, beating William Ruto can be one time. And they know that. Anyway, that is my opinion. I don't know what you think. You can write your comment down there in the comment section. Let us discuss, let us talk. Perhaps we can form a basis of whatever we're gonna talk about in the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.